Welcome to NYNJPA Weather, your severe weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Good morning, it's Tuesday, August 9th, 2011, and looks like we have a warm front on the way. Now, I have to admit that this warm front is moving a little bit faster than I thought it would earlier this morning, but notice the showers and isolated thunderstorms, and weak thunderstorms, by the way, are generally moving to the north-northeast with this warm front that is situated right over western Pennsylvania and then down through southern New Jersey. Now, this warm front is slow to move to the north and east because of the position of the upper level trough back in the Great Lakes. So what does this basically mean? Well, notice that on the edge of this precipitation shield that the showers and thunderstorms rapidly start to weaken as they move north and east because of the lack of lifting. We're also seeing that as the showers are moving east into parts of eastern Pennsylvania, they're also weakening. So I'm expecting for much of the early afternoon hours that the New York City metropolitan area will remain dry, especially Connecticut, Long Island, and the southern Hudson Valley. However, as you move towards the Philadelphia metropolitan area, clouds will continue to increase, and isolated showers will start to move in probably around 11 a.m., and then more widespread showers will start to build into the Philadelphia metropolitan area after 2 p.m. and into the New York City metropolitan area after 5 p.m. But for the most part, notice that the showers and thunderstorms are relatively weak. There is no threat for severe weather with this warm front because of the upper level environment. Here we are again with the surface map. Again, we have our warm front and a weak defined low pressure system, which is helping to push this warm front along faster than I originally thought. I thought that this high pressure system would slow down the progression of this warm front, and that's mostly because of our strong easterly wind off the Atlantic holding this warm front at bay, but that appears not to be happening. Instead, we have this low pressure system driving this warm front a little bit faster, but the main low pressure system and the main cold front is back here to the west over the central Great Lakes. In fact, you can see this really well with our dew point and temperature map. See plenty of moisture throughout the northern Mid-Atlantic and the Ohio River Valley, and then look at this rapid drop off in dew points over the western Great Lakes. This is a real change in the air mass, a real polar air mass, and this cold front will reach the northern Mid-Atlantic likely by tomorrow morning, let's say around 10 a.m. So why are there no severe thunderstorms? Well, once again, we go to the mid-level lapse rate, and notice there is no lapse rate. In fact, looking at the entire northern Mid-Atlantic, really it's not that impressive at all as far as the lapse rate. It's below 5.5 degrees Celsius, which basically means no severe thunderstorms because the cap cannot be broken, and as a result, thunderstorms can't grow. But we will be dealing with showers and weak thunderstorms that will be capable of producing heavy downpours. So if you're traveling this afternoon and evening, use some caution because the rainfall will be heavy at times. Looking at the water vapor satellite picture, you can see some rather interesting features here with our weather pattern. Of course, we have several disturbances moving from west to east along this stationary boundary, which will enhance the showers as they move to the east towards the northern Mid-Atlantic. We have one disturbance that is enhancing the low pressure system over Lake Erie, moving to the northeast, and then we have our stronger disturbance, and this is the main cold front. This cold front will wash out. This is the main cold front. This will move through tomorrow morning late with additional showers and thunderstorms. And then behind this cold front is a very nice polar air mass, and this high pressure system couplet will be in control for the rest of this week from tomorrow afternoon on through Saturday, making for excellent weather conditions. By the way, this is what's left of Emily. It tried to regenerate, but it just completely collapsed and is becoming entrained in the upper level flow. As far as the upper level winds, you can see they're starting to shift to the west with this frontal boundary and to the northwest over parts of the upper plains. So clearly we have a trough building into the east. So let's take a look at the forecast. By the way, the tropics right now are relatively quiet, so we're not going to dive down there for now. But let's take a look at our forecast, and you could see that for this afternoon, I was expecting this warm front, this low pressure system, first of all, to be weaker, and this warm front to move far slower than what we're experiencing this morning. As a result, we're going to see showers and thunderstorms move into the region this afternoon. And then this evening, if you're going to the Mets or Yankees game, it's not going to be pretty. There should be showers and weak thunderstorms over both Citi Field and Yankee Stadium. So expect some delays to the game, if not an outright postponement of the game. Then moving forward beyond that, you can see our cold front move through by tomorrow morning. It's moving through the region, and by tomorrow afternoon, let's get there. There we go. See that the cold front is just about through the Philadelphia metropolitan area, moving through the New York City metropolitan area. This is about 2 p.m. So by, I'd say, before the rush hour really begins, this cold front will be off the coast. The rain threat will be over because the majority of the moisture, there you go, is off the coast, and we're already getting dry air at the mid-levels. And notice our trough. This is a negatively tilted trough, and this is why our warm front is moving a little bit slower than what you would see in most normal warm fronts this time of year, because the upper level winds are coming from the south rather than from the southwest, which is slowing down the progression of the warm front. And our negatively tilted trough will push our cold front through by tomorrow morning, driving this polar air mass right here into the northern Atlantic. And for the rest of the weekend, this high pressure system's in control. And the next threat for showers and thunderstorms will come from a cold front on Sunday. Now, I think this is a little bit overdone on the GFS model guidance, and as such, we probably will not see over an inch of rainfall as the GFS is suggesting for Sunday. But I do expect scattered showers and thunderstorms and a marginally strong cold front move through the region, with a reinforcing shot of more polar air moving into the northern Atlantic. And that's going to keep our temperatures pretty much near normal, which we're talking about the lower 80s to mid 80s for highs. And of course, if you're along the immediate coast, upper 70s for highs. So overall, not a bad weather pattern at all. Yes, it's active, but at least we're not dealing with 100-degree heat. And our high pressure system will remain in control for the start of next week as well, with clearing skies, dry conditions, look at all this dry air, and for the most part, temperatures near normal. Thank you for trusting in NYNJPA Weather as your severe weather source for the northern mid-Atlantic. To find the latest weather information and severe weather coverage, always trust in NYNJPAweather.com or find NYNJPA Weather on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Have an excellent day.